Turtles. It's finally here! We have been waiting for a 5th installment since 2007. And now some people will say, no, 1992, TMNT was canon, guys. Anyway, so yeah, first it was a 5th installment, then it was a reboot, then they were aliens, then they weren't. Yeah. Anyway, let's dive into the characters. The human characters. There's April O'Neil. You know, everyone's concerned about her being played by Megan Fox. She was a typical Megan Fox character, even though she was actually likable. And Megan Fox did an okay job. Then there was Vernon Fenwick, played by Will Arnett. Much more likable than he was in the cartoons and the comics. There's only one flaw about him, though. He's not Casey Jones. Anyway, then there's Eric Sachs, played by William Fichtner. I liked him in the role, and I enjoyed how he was a character. Once again, one flaw. He's not Baxter Stockman. Then there's Shredder. Shredder is a very bad villain. I loved James Sato / David McAaron in the original movie. He's just a bland villain, though. He's just a giant suit of armor, and that's really all you get about him. He's not a very good villain in this movie. Now let's get to the mutant characters, and they are huge. The Ninja Turtles are ginormous. I think they should be small. They should be human-sized, just like they were in the original 4 movies. That's right, I said 4. Anyway, I'm going to do them in how, Turtles, how oldest to youngest. There's Leonardo. He's somewhat developed. He's not as much as you would like. You can see he's a leader, but that's about all you get. Donatello, very bland character. He comes off a little bit more nerdy than you would like, and once again, that's all you get. He's nerd. He's a nerd who likes mechanics. You can get that from the one line in the song. Donatello does machines, yeah. Then there's Raphael. He's always the center of attention, huh? I mean, the original Ninja Turtles movie, TMNT, and this movie, 3, all focus on Raphael. And none of them ever focus on Donatello. None of them. Anyway, we actually, he's supposed to be cool but rude, and we never actually see him being all that much rude. I mean, we do kind of, but there's just not that much. Then there's Michelangelo, one of my favorite Ninja Turtles. He's very funny and he's likable. Then there's Splinter. He's a good character. He's just mean. I mean, I would have given all Splinter's characteristics in this movie to Raphael. Not all of them, but Splinter's just mean in this movie. Then there's the plot. I liked what they did with the Ooze's origin. I liked how it tied in with Shredder's plan, and how they had, how Sax and April O'Neil were all connected. I wasn't big on the Foot Clan, though. I mean, they have, machine guns. They weren't ninjas. They were supposed to be, like the Ninja Turtles, trained ninjas. And this one, the Ninja Turtles are gigantic and bulletproof, so the Foot Clan are not really that much of a challenge. And I didn't really see how they fit into Shredder's plan. You don't see... That's the one thing that was a flaw in the original, too. You don't see Shredder... Shredder, one of the greatest villains of all time, and his plan is to have a bunch of criminals take over New York. Yeah, that's not really... I think that's kind of dumb. Anyway. So, yeah, I'm going to be talking about spoilers, so skip to this time on the clock there to avoid them. Alright. So, I liked Raphael's end statement when he's like, I'm sorry I was being such a bleep. I love you guys. Yeah, I liked his, but I loved all the others. I mean, they all said something really funny. The other 3, because they're the more comedic ones, especially Michelangelo. He's the party dude. So, yeah. And I wanted to see I wanted to see more of the relationship between Shredder and Sax. Apparently, Shredder took him under his wing, but you don't really see, the relationship between them two is shown kind of as, a mutual benefactor, two business corporations. I want to see more of a father-son relationship, kind of. And I also wanted to see more of the Shredder-Karai storyline, since she was first introduced, and I think TMNT, maybe in some comics or TV shows before that. Anyway, she wasn't really... She's not a very big character, and I wanted to see more of that. So yeah. All in all, I'd give this movie 8 out of 10. It was much better than I thought. The thing is, I wanted to see a more Turtles-centric movie. I wanted to see it focus on the humans less, more on the Turtles, which is what the original 4 movies did very well. yeah, so that's about us. So be sure to subscribe. I will try to get that rating system and intro since the whole one guy replied. So yeah. Anyway, see ya. Bye, and cowabunga.